she was doing something weird. I want to see if she'll do it again. She was like bobbing her head or something. I don't know how to explain that. Yeah, my water's low. See that? That's why. I like watching them eat. This is my mama snail. I don't know if she's the only female I have or not, but she's the only one who lays eggs, and she lays eggs all the time. I've got a bunch of them up there, and I've got one on top of that net up there that you can't see. Actually, I might have 2 up there. I have 3 in the other tank as well. I wish they could eat that patch algae, or spot algae, whatever it is. I hate it. Hey, it doesn't mean you won't try, even though they can't rip it off. If I can't rip it off, there's no way any of them are going to be able to. I tried going after it with a razor. Nope. Didn't work. I just broke my nails and split my fingers. It was lovely. Well, I broke 2 nails and cut my finger all at the same time, and I said I give up. It's not hurting anything. It just looks ugly. So I've got a couple of those in there and a ram's horn. But I have a snail back there. You can see it's still alive. It closes its hatch every time I do something, like touch it, or if my frogs run into it, sometimes he'll shut his trap. But he won't move. I've had him for quite a while, and he just doesn't want to move. Everybody else is fine. So I don't know what's up with that. I have to trim those dead leaves off that plant. I had them in my other tank, and they were not doing well, so I'm attempting to rescue it. I've got to clip the dead leaves off, though. There's my 10-gallon tank. Let's see here. It's my 55-gallon tank. Do a little update here. I'm trying desperately not to hiccup while I'm recording. Got the hiccups. These guys think I'm going to feed them. I already did. They're like, feed us more. We're always hungry. As you can see, my plants are doing a lot better. I got some root tabs. All of my plants were actually doing great, except that one right there was just melting away. But it's doing good now. I put a root tab right directly next to the roots. That plant also wasn't doing very well. It only has 4.5 leaves left on it, that Anubias. So I put a root tab in the thing too. And a couple here and there throughout the tank. I don't think I put as many as I needed in there, but they just needed a boost. So I put them near the plants that were having trouble. These are my buddies. That little guy's having trouble. He's got a nasty, so I'm currently treating the tank with that. It's Marison 2. Yeah, you can't see it. Sorry. But, yeah, I had a dead guppy this morning, and when I looked at her, I couldn't see a single thing wrong with her. Then I noticed I've got what looks like the colmenaris, however you say it, and you can see his tail's kind of funky. It's got this little white film over it. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up. And that's exactly what I had last January, and it killed off about 12 of my fish, so I'm hoping to avoid that this time by using the same medicine I did last time that got rid of it, but I don't know how it got back in the tank. How unfortunate. I finally got the tank looking great. 3 months of work, and this is what I got. So it's been almost 4 months. Let's see, I got it set up on New Year's Eve, so... And I had moved everything from my other tanks into it, so it didn't have to go into a full cycle. Although I'm sure it did slightly cycle anyways. Yeah, I think that jerk right there, Mr. whatever you are, he looks like a muppy. I think he tried to breed with with that female guppy. He's always trying to breed with everybody, including like my Corys and my Karamis. He breeds with everything. And he really likes my guppy, so I'm thinking he may have accidentally killed my female, because there was just nothing visibly wrong with her at all. But, yeah, aside from Mr. Gold there, and if he's got it, everybody's got it, so it's pointless to put him in a quarantine tank. I've got to treat the tank because it's in the tank, not on all the fish, obviously. But yeah, there's one of my Corys butting in. I like my little Corys. And I've got, where are they? Some, rubber lip Placos. I bet I know where they are. They like it back here. There they are. I don't know if I'm getting a good shot of them. I've got 3 rubber lip Placos in there. One's stuck to the bottom of the vase there. The other one's next to it, and the other one's behind it. Sorry, it's probably shaking and stupid. I can't hold the camera at that angle. I've got to lean around my computer to get there. My calico pleco died off about a month ago, and my calico long-fin bristlenose pleco, man, that's a mouthful. She actually got stuck under the log when I was cleaning. I had bumped it to clean under it, and I guess she went under it, and I didn't know. I felt really bad about it. My albino bristlenose pleco that I had, he was stunted when I got him, so I'm surprised he lived a year. He ended up dying. His head kept getting bigger and bigger, but the rest of them didn't. Poor guy. See my pregnant guppy. Boy, is she pregnant. I hate that light. There we go. She still hasn't dropped. She's been pregnant like that for quite a while. She actually looks smaller than she did when I got her, so I'm actually thinking she's reabsorbing the babies, because when I purchased her, which was like a month and a half ago, I think, she was a lot bigger. And being moved sometimes stresses them out. And they'll either abort or reabsorb. I guess my silver molly's being weird. It looks like she's trying to give birth. Huh. She doesn't look all that pregnant. I mean, she is pregnant. You can see the gravid spot in her belly, but I didn't think she was that far along. I guess I'll have to keep a close eye out. I'm hoping to get some that look just like her, except for with spots. Sort of like the Dalmatian litter tails, which I've got one right there. But I want the ones that are more white like she is, just with a couple scattered spots. I had one of those a really long time ago, and I loved it. But she never bred for me. There's my tank updates. Oh, I'll do a baby update over here. If I have enough room on the camera, I don't think I do. The tank's a little murky. I had a filter malfunction, so we're working on getting that cleared up. There's only so much you can clean. But a plant actually got sucked up into it overnight when I was sleeping, and this particular filter, I don't know what kind it is. I hate it. If anything gets clogged in it, it explodes and pretty much spits everything out into the tank. And I ended up losing about 20 babies. But you can see I've got a lot, and I haven't had any deaths in a couple of days since it happened. It was only the day it happened that babies died, which lack of oxygen, even with plants, I'm assuming is what it was. But yeah, you can see I've got some nice, happy, healthy babies still. The Merc, I think, is just from, I had put a bunch of stuff in there. Water conditioner and water clarifying stress zyme and all that stuff, so they wouldn't die. And also, so, you know, I could do a big change without worrying about killing them. Went in my favor by some miracle. Finally got a little good luck after all the bad luck. But yeah, you can see some of those swordtails are getting big, and those are my white calico platies and red painted swordtails. And they're getting big. I've got a couple of little guppies in there still. And some Mickey Mouse gold platies. Look at that one's got a Mickey Mouse tail, that little fast moving one. Right in the middle. They're so cute. Yeah, that one's getting a good Mickey Mouse marking in, and so is that one down there. But some of them aren't. Mom was a Mickey Mouse, but not all of them came out that way. Some have a couple spots like that one over there, but it's not a Mickey. That little tiny one. They're so cute. They all start out perfectly white, and then they turn kind of a peach color, and then they get all their markings in.